banks and institutions see the same thing with this asset and these networks and what they're going to be able to do with it. The last thing that David Schwartz was talking about before I hopped over here was, opposition to adoption of this asset class and why they've seen such friction with the banks. And, aside from the regulatory component, which we're still working on, and I think we will get resolved here in 2026, he said the volatility in the asset, even if some people are okay with it, at scale, banks are just not okay with holding a volatile asset. And they're working on solutions and ways to be able to hedge that volatility or only have them hold it for a short period of time in order to be able to make a payment, like with ODL and the product that they brought to market there. But people still have some opposition to that. So I am an advocate and believe that we will see a significantly higher price for XRP, and it'll operate very similar to like an index on the stock market. It takes billions of dollars in inflows or outflows into indexes for them to move quarter basis point. They're very stable once there's enough liquidity in an asset or a market. And the more liquidity they have in XRP, the higher the price of the token is, the more stable that value will be and the more adopted it will be by these institutions. So I believe, the regulatory clarity component with the Genius Act, we have that out of the way, and we will have, the Clarity Act likely this year in 2026 that also changes the game as far as the adoption rate for all the things that are going on.